Once upon a time, in a small village nestled in the mountains, there lived a renowned Zen master named Master Jin. He was known far and wide for his wisdom, tranquility, and ability to handle any situation with grace and equanimity. One day, a young man from a neighboring village heard of Master Jin's reputation and traveled to seek his guidance. The young man was troubled because he often found himself deeply affected by insults and harsh words from others. He hoped that the Zen master could teach him how to handle such situations with poise and inner strength. Upon arriving at Master Jin's humble abode, the young man bowed respectfully and explained his predicament. He said, "Master Jin, I am constantly hurt by the insults and hurtful words of others. I wish to learn how to handle such situations without losing my inner peace." Master Jin smiled gently and invited the young man to sit. He poured tea into 2 cups and handed one to the visitor. Then he began to speak, his voice calm and serene. "Imagine," Master Jin said, "that you are holding a precious gem in your hand. This gem represents your inner peace, your true self. Now, if someone were to offer you a handful of dirt, would you accept it and mix it with your precious gem?" The young man pondered the question and shook his head. "Of course not, Master Jin. I would never allow the dirt to tarnish the value of the gem." Master Jin nodded and continued, "Similarly, when someone insults you or speaks harshly, they are offering you a handful of dirt. But it is up to you whether you accept it or not. You have the power to protect your inner peace and not let their words tarnish your true worth." The young man's eyes widened as he started to understand the wisdom behind Master Jin's words. He realized that insults and hurtful words had no inherent power unless he allowed them to affect him. Master Jin then shared a story from his own past. He recounted an incident when he was insulted by a stranger in the marketplace. Instead of reacting with anger or hurt, Master Jin responded with kindness and compassion. He offered the stranger a smile and a few gentle words. Understanding that the stranger's insults were a reflection of his own pain and suffering, the young man listened intently, realizing that handling insults required a shift in perspective. He saw that responding with kindness and compassion not only diffused the negativity, but also allowed him to maintain his inner peace. Before the young man departed, Master Jin offered him one final piece of advice. He said, "Remember, my young friend, that true strength lies not in retaliation or holding grudges, but in responding to negativity with love and understanding. By doing so, you not only protect your own peace, but also inspire others to do the same." Grateful for the profound wisdom he had received, the young man bowed deeply to Master Jin. With a renewed sense of purpose, he left the Zen master's abode, determined to apply the teachings in his own life. From that day forward, whenever the young man encountered insults or hurtful words, he would envision the precious gem in his hand. He would respond with kindness, understanding, and unwavering inner peace. And in doing so, he became an example of strength and grace, just as Master Jin had been for him. Thus, the story of Master Jin's teachings and the young man's transformation spread throughout the villages, inspiring others to handle insults with wisdom and compassion. And in each heart that embraced these teachings, a spark of enlightenment was ignited, bringing forth a more harmonious and understanding world.